Former NFL running back Frank Gore beats Yaya Olorunsola via knockout.
I would say my favorite accolade is playing the most games, because when I got drafted to the pros.
On his professional debut, former NFL running back Frank Gore knocked out Yaya Olorunsola in one blow, leaving the opponent down on the ground in his second appearance in the Iron Square. But who is Frank Gore? In this video, we'll look at Frank Gore's life, career, and his first debut in boxing. Don't touch that dial, we'll give you all the answers you need. Franklin Gore Sr., an American former running back who played in the National Football League, or the NFL, for 16 seasons, was born on May 14, 1983. He ranks third in the NFL for career rushing yards while playing for the San Francisco 49ers for most of his career. He held the league record for most games played by a running back. His career was also recognized for its durability, a unique quality for a player in his position. Gore was taken by the 49ers in the third round of the 2005 NFL Draft while playing college football at Miami. He led the team in rushing yards during his 10 seasons with the 49ers and was chosen for 5 Pro Bowls. In addition, he finished the 2006 season with the most rushing yards in the National Football Conference and played in Super Bowl 48 once. Gore played for the Indianapolis Colts, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills, and New York Jets after departing San Francisco in 2014. In 2020, he was selected for the NFL's 2010 All-Decade Team. Gore was raised in Coconut Grove, Florida after being born in Miami. He succeeded as a running back for the football squad at Coral Gables Senior High School in Coral Gables, Florida. He played in 2 games that set remarkable records. He had a then career-high 293 yards and 2 touchdowns on 10 carries against Miami Northwestern High School. He broke that mark the next game against the nation's third-ranked defense, rushing for 319 yards and 6 touchdowns on 13 attempts. Gore shattered several Dade County single-season records during his senior year in 2000, including rushing yards, 2,997, and touchdowns, 39. He was heavily recruited and was listed by the Miami Herald as the third-ranked talent in Dade County, 4th in Florida, and 18th overall. Gore, who was developing into a promising football player, also emphasized enhancing his academic performance and helping out his mother, who was dealing with renal disease and had begun receiving dialysis. The San Francisco 49ers used a third-round pick in 2005 to choose a running back who was prone to knee injuries. One of the top-ranking running backs in the league, Frank Gore, has played in 16 NFL seasons and has 16,000 rushing yards. According to reports, Gore will retire as the third leading rusher in the NFL after inking a one-day deal with the 49ers. Gore's signing, retirement, and election to the Hall of Fame were all announced by the Niners. Gore advised the 49ers that they selected the right player when they selected him in the 2005 draft, saying, "Early on, I realized that my college injuries wouldn't define me and that I would have to work more than others to succeed. I gave football my all after spending 10 years in San Francisco and 16 in the NFL. My life is football. I adored every aspect of the job, including the locker room, practices, and film studies. I'm pleased of my accomplishments and the legacy I've left behind. I'm grateful for my family's help. I also admire Denise, Dr. York, Jed York, and my coaches. I appreciate you pushing me to want more and not to be content with the status quo, teammates. It's difficult to put into words being inducted into the 49ers Hall of Fame. I'll always be connected to this team. I'll always support the 49ers and the faithful and refer to San Francisco as ours." Gore's last game was 2020 with the New York Jets, his 5th and final team in his remarkable career. He declared his retirement and ruled out a comeback in April. More yards were gained by Emmitt Smith, 18,355, and Walter Payton than by Gore, 16,726. He is tied for 19th all-time with 81 running touchdowns. His final career statistics included 484 receptions for 3,985 yards in 10 seasons with the Niners, 3 with the Colts, and 1 each with the Dolphins, Bills, and Jets. He also finished third all-time in rushing with 3,735 carries, 4.3 yards per carry, 100 all-purpose touchdowns, 81 rushing, 18 receiving, and 1 fumble recovery. The biggest uncertainty is whether Gore will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Last but not least, my running back coach. Coach Saul. I remember when I tore my second ACL, I told him, Coach, football not for me. And he told me, Elvis, bro, you crazy. My goal to make sure you get to the NFL, and I promise you gonna go and do big things. And Coach, I did.
For many, the third leading rusher in the NFL is an obvious choice. Gore developed a reputation for toughness after suffering 2 ACL tears while playing in Miami. He played in at least 14 games per season. He amassed 1,000 yards 9 times. He never carried for more than 1,214 yards or 80 yards per game, despite having a career-high 1,695 yards in 2006. His only other season with double-digit rushing touchdowns was 2009. Gore was a model of dependability and brilliance, albeit he was rarely counted among the top running backs. His longevity was remarkable. At ages 23 and 33, he ran for 1,000 yards. Besides Adrian Peterson, Gore was the only running back to persist year after year. Gore has boxed and made mention of working for the 49ers. Gore's NFL career was one of the most spectacular running back careers ever. When Kevin Barlow was on the field for the 49ers in 2005, Gore was their rookie leader in rushing. Gore spent 6 seasons without having a winning campaign or making the playoffs. When Jim Harbaugh assumed leadership in 2011, he turned Gore into a star for one of the top NFL teams. From 2011 to 2013, Gore made the Pro Bowl each year, averaging 1,184 yards and 8.3 touchdowns. Gore made 3 of his 4 postseason appearances while San Francisco was winning. Gore rushed for 319 yards and 4 touchdowns in 3 playoff games for the Niners. He ran for 110 yards and a touchdown on 19 attempts in San Francisco's Super Bowl loss to the Ravens. 2014 would be Gore and Harbaugh's final season. He joined the Colts in 2015 after rushing for 11,000 yards in 2014. He surpassed 960 yards in rushing each season in Indianapolis, moving up the all-time list. Before surpassing Barry Sanders in Week 12 of the 2019 season, he outperformed Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, Tony Dorsett, LaDainian Tomlinson, and many more. Besides becoming the 3rd athlete to reach 16,000 yards of rushing, Gore's final season was completely devoid of accomplishments and memories. In the Jets' final victory of a 2-14 season, Gore finished with 653 yards, 45 more than he had in his rookie campaign. Gore persevered in running and eventually rose to the position of 3rd leading rusher in the NFL. Gore, the 3rd leading rusher in NFL history, recently said that his playing days will soon be over. Soon after, it was revealed that he would make his professional debut on Saturday, which also happened to be his 38th birthday. However, Gore hasn't appeared for the Jets since the 2020 season. Although it wasn't his first or most well-known fight, this marked Gore's professional boxing debut. He had previously competed in an exhibition boxing battle against Deron Williams, a former NBA player. On December 18th, Gore was defeated by a split that was part of the Jake Paul-Tyron Woodley event. For Gore, Saturday night came to a far better conclusion. The co-main event of the Game Bred boxing show in Biloxi, Mississippi featured Gore and Olorunsola. His professional boxing career began with this contest. Turning 39, Gore honored the occasion by defeating Yaya Olorunsola in his first professional fight. In the 4th round, the 5-time Pro Bowl running back viciously right-hooked Olorunsola to the ground. In the 4th round, the former 5-team veteran dropped his opponent to the ground with a powerful right hand. The shot severely stiffened Olorunsola, and after being rendered immobile, he dropped to the ground, unable to beat the count.
Felt a lot better. My coach pushed me because he didn't like what happened last fight, and he wanted in the corner. So I want to say thanks to my man Marty. Without him, I won't be here right now.
The referee intervened right away to quickly stop the action. Gore was competing in the Jorge Masvidal-founded Gamebred Promotions One Events co-main event, a new label. After the powerful right hand ended the fight, he exited with a swagger, and he'll probably look to take on his next opponent later this year. Gore originally started boxing to preserve his health for the 2017 NFL season, but after falling in love with the sport, he wanted to continue being committed to training. He later made good on his promise to enter the ring after noticing the global emergence of YouTube and celebrity boxing, saying, "I had to ask myself if I really wanted to do it. Jake Paul and the celebrity stuff are part of the recent developments. I feel like you should try," my coach said. "Every day I worked out at the gym and I enjoyed it. I believed and I had improved." He revealed to Showtime Sports, "I am currently performing their actions. I don't have sex when I train, eat healthfully, jog, and box in the morning. I try to do things correctly. I won't lie, it's difficult. This sport is challenging. I desire both winning and excellent looks. I always give 110% to whatever my instructors instruct me to do when I go to the gym, because it's just me and another man on the other side. There's no way for me to hide behind my old linemen or my receivers. I have to be prepared." What do you think about Frank Gore? Should he continue with his boxing career? Please let us know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, peace.
There it is, Frank Gore.